All right, first and foremost, to give all praise and honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who rule well and who is worthy to be counted for double honors. And peace and salutations to you brothers out there pushing the truth wholeheartedly and sincerely and for love of the gospel. It's the brother Gabaria from the Indiana camp. Come back as you get one other sit down. This is just a press the button. Don't have a topic. Don't have anything to say. Just pressing a button and just going wherever the spirit, leads me to. But I guess I could start with this. This is Luke 18. This is Luke 18 in the first chapter. And also, I want to apologize. I'm coming down with something, so you might be hearing a lot of sniffling and coughing throughout the video. So it's lucky in advance. Anyways, let's go ahead. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. This is Luke chapter 18, verse 1. It says, "And he spake a parable unto them to this end, that men ought always to pray and not to faint." So yeah, man, that shows you, we should always be in a prayerful state, and not to faint, and that word faint, let's go into that word right quick. It says, to be utterly spiritless, to be wearied out or exhausted. See, you shouldn't be in this type of mindset, be utterly spiritless, you forever never in the spirit, and to be wearied out, you weary, you worn out or whatever, you tired, or look, it says weak, you look in the Strong's definition, it says weak, all right, to fail, that to be weary, so you being weary, you weak, you don't want to do this no more. You should never be in that spirit, man. You should always be in a prayerful spirit, which word prayer goes into the Hebrew word pa'al, which means to beg. All right. To beg, worship, to offer prayer to prayer. Like I said, it goes into the Hebrew word pa'al, which means to beg. All right. So you should always be praying. You should always be in a prayerful state. Always try to be in the spirit as much as possible. All right. Verse 2, it says, saying, there was in a city a judge which feared not Yahweh, neither regard men. And it says, and there was a widow in the city, and she came unto him, saying, avenge me of mine adversaries. It says, and he would not for a while, but afterwards he said within himself, though I fear not God, nor regard man, yet because this widow troubleth me, I will avenge her, lest by any continual coming she weary me. And the Lord said, hear what the unjust judge saith, and shall not Yahweh avenge his own elect, which cry day and night unto him, though he bear long with them. See, so this parable that the Lord is giving, he's saying, man, hey, look at this, look at this city. You got this unrighteous nigga, this unrighteous judge, that's ruling over the people, and a widow, is crying unto him, basically, wearing him out with her crying, hey, avenge me from my adversaries. She's asking for justice to be served, and he's saying he won't do it because he's what? He unjust. He a nigga. He don't care about, he don't care about her. He don't care about just. How can the thing that says how can the matter of fact, let me grab that real quick. This is Sirach chapter 34 and verse 4. It says, of an unclean thing, what can be cleansed? And from that which is false, what truth can come? See? See, so it says, well, how can an unclean thing come from a clean thing, man? Or from that which is false, what truth come from it, man? So if this be an unjust king, if this be an unjust, unruly nigga, what truth can come from him? So he's not doing it. He doesn't care about truth. He doesn't care about setting the just ways, because what? He's unjust, There's another one right quick. Let me grab this one. This is one I actually was thinking about. This is Proverbs chapter 29 and verse 27. It says, an unjust man is an abomination to the just, and he that is upright is in the way of an abomination to the wicked. See, so this unjust king, this unrighteous individual, he's how can I say, he's an abomination to the just. He don't care about the just ways and the righteous ways, But what? In the parable, it says what? Yet because this widow troubles me, because what? Her constant prayers, her constant how can I say, aggravating. She's constantly asking the man, hey, avenge me, avenge me, avenge me. Where it's getting on his nerves, where he said, what? I will avenge her. It says, least my continual coming, she wearied me. So because she was so dedicated, because she was so, and this is really a parable on her stance. If you don't know what the scripture is talking about, it's basically it's the Lord giving us a parable. Like, if this unjust, unruly king is gonna do something for a widow, how much more the Lord that is just, that is that is overall that requires just and righteous ways. How much more the Lord, And it also shows you that she's not letting up. She's being diligent because what? She wants to surely get avenged. She wants to surely see her adversaries perish for the things that they've done, So this is a tribute to what the Lord said he was going to do and us. We shouldn't be fainting. We shouldn't be getting weary. We shouldn't be like, oh, man, the Lord ain't going to do it, man. I'm just going ahead and just do what I need to do. I'm just going ahead and just live my life. No. Scripture says, matter of fact, which I'm pretty sure this is part of my notes. Yep, Isaiah. Yep. So Isaiah, let me grab it. Sorry. Isaiah 62:6. It says, I have set watchmen upon thy walls, O Jerusalem, which shall never hold their peace day nor night. Yea, they make mention of the Lord, keep not silence. What? Verse 7, and give him no rest till he make Jerusalem a praise in the earth. See, so that's exactly what type of mindset we should be in, man. We should be in constant prayer, constant video making, constant trying to stay in the spirit as much as possible, man. This is the type of mindset we should be in, man. All right. The scripture says what? This place is not our rest. This is Micah chapter 2, verse 10. It says, arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted. It will destroy you even with a sore destruction. So seeing this place is polluted with all type of wayward doctrines, you can believe whatever the hell you want to believe in him, man. All right. What's the type of abominations, the type of atrocities that go off on a daily, Not even talking about on a fucking Saturday night or on a Friday night. We're talking about daily, This world is a cesspool of wickedness on a daily, man. So us knowing these things, guess what type of spirit we should be in, man? We should cry out, We should stand up. We should put a banner against the evildoers, man. Shaking the hand, man. Telling the Lord that, hey, listen, we're not for this place. We don't want to get down with this place. We're turning from it, Let me get that in the book of Proverbs. What is it, 20? What is it? Bear with me, Bubble Shaw. Here it is. Proverbs chapter 4, verse 14. It says, enter not into the path of the wicked, and go not in the way of evil men. Avoid it. Pass not by it, turn from it, and pass away. For they sleep not, except they have done mischief, and their sleep is taken away, unless they cause some to fall. For they eat the bread of wickedness, and drink the wine of violence. But the path of the just is as shining light, that shineth more and more unto the perfect day. Verse 19, it says, the way of the wicked is as darkness. They know not from what they stumble, my son. And it says, attend to my words, incline thy ear unto my saying. Let them not depart from thine eyes. Keep them in the midst of thine heart, for they are life unto those that find it, and health to all. Suck it. For they are life unto those that find them, and health to all their flesh. See, man, I could keep going in this if I wanted to, but it's basically showing that, man, the ways of this world, the ways that this world it conducts itself and runs itself, man, we're not with it, man. All right, we're crying for justice. We're crying for for righteousness to be set up in the world, man. It says what? Until we make a Jerusalem a praise in the earth, and when we get into the and when we get upon our when we get the world, guess what? We're gonna rule it in righteousness. All right. We're gonna rule it in uprightness. Everybody's gonna get a fair try. Everybody's gonna be governed by the law and by the statutes, laws, and commandments that's written in the scriptures. All right. Everybody's gonna be how can I say damn, I'm trying to stop stumbling on words. Everybody's gonna get a fair trial. You know, nobody's gonna be above the law. All right. That's basically what I'm trying to get it to. You know, Israelite and Gentile. You know. Whether you're Israel or whether you're not an Israelite. First of all, we're going to have the laws written within us. So it's going to be a cakewalk for us to follow statute, laws, and commandments, you know. But for you heathens out there, it's going to be a struggle because y'all, guess what? Y'all got to learn them. Y'all got to learn all of them, you know. Every single scripture that's written down, every single statute, every single law, and every single commandments, y'all have to learn them. All right. Now, as far as our customs, yeah, you have to keep them, but it's still not going to make you an Israelite. As some people say out there, like, oh, if they keep their customs and they do this and they do that, doesn't that make them a spiritual Israelite? No, it doesn't. They're still a heathen. They're still just like how we're now. Don't we have to? Doesn't our people have to keep certain customs? You know. Now, as far as keeping them, no. But I mean, like you can't go to work on those days. Christmas, you got to see the decorations everywhere. It's almost like forcing you to fucking celebrate the shit. You know. But actually, matter of fact, let me grab something right quick. This is Micah chapter 2, verse 7. It says, for the priest's lips shall keep knowledge, and they shall seek the law and they shall seek the law at his mouth, for he is the messenger of the Lord of hosts. See? So guess what, man? These heathens, they're going to get all their laws, their statutes, in order for them to get blessings, in order for them to know what's right and what's wrong. They're going to have to seek the priests of the Most High. All right. And then matter of fact, this is 1 Peter chapter 2 and verse 5. It says, ye also are lively stones and built up a spiritual house and a holy priesthood to offer. This isn't what I wanted. It's like it is in the New Testament, though. Here it is right here. It's 1 Peter 2 and 9. It says, but ye are a chosen generation. Who is this generation? Talking about Israel. You are a chosen generation, a royal priesthood, a holy nation, a peculiar people, that ye know. This is that ye should show forth the praises of him who hath called you out of darkness unto his marvelous light. See? And who is this nation that's talking about? The nation of Israel, man. So we are a nation of priesthoods, man. We are a nation of priests. So guess what? Every Israelite, every single one down from man, woman, and child are going to be over every single heathen, every single one of them. The most uppity top heathen is still going to be up under the lowliest Israelite. All right. The lowliest of the low of Israel, the common Israelite, the common man is still going to be way leagues above leagues above heathens. You know, the top heathen of their community or whatever is still going to be way below an Israelite. Ain't nobody going to supersede an Israelite. Just like in this society, there's not. Well, in this society, this is a wicked society. So this society, you got bum ass Edomites. You know, you got bum ass Hamites and bum ass Moabites or whatever. You know, it's just because this society is just all turned away backwards. But in our kingdom, the way when we rule, it ain't gonna be no Israelite struggling. It ain't gonna be no Israelite living in the ghettos. It ain't gonna be no Israelite fending for his life or living paycheck to paycheck. Ain't no Israelite ain't gonna have no job. You know, we ain't gonna be working as we working up under a heathen. You know, or Israelite. Listen, Israelite is gonna be well off, way well off. You know, Israelite is going to be the creme de la creme, the top. You know, and if a natural Israelite, a common Israelite, is going to be that well off, how much more for the upper elites? How much more for the government body? The 144,000, Yahweh himself, King David and the 12. You know, how much more of them? They gonna be. It's gonna be. That's why the scripture says, "I have not seen nor ear has heard," man, because it's going to be unfathomable, you know, how, and it's going to be a known gap. It ain't going to be no. Oh, you see a heathen well off, and you don't like, this heathen kind of well off. Well, you know, no, it's going to be a known gap. Just how just like it's a gap between thousandaires and trillionaires. That's how the gap is going to be. You know, a person that makes a couple thousand a year. Let's say you make like maybe 100,000 a year. That ain't nothing to a person who makes trillions and trillions of dollars. Matter of fact, after a billion, after you make so much amount of billion, you really don't even need no more money. You technically don't even need money. That's how rich you can become in this society. You can become so rich that's just like in our kingdom. You think we actually gonna need money to get the things we gonna need to get? We gonna need money. First of all, money ain't real money, because money is really resources. You know, cattle, land, people. Those are that's what real riches come to. You know, you think the Rockefeller, the DuPonts, the Oppenheimers, you think they really the royal banking families, all these people, you think they actually got money? No, they don't got fucking money. No, they have resources. They have land. They have people. You know, they don't fucking go to a store or go somewhere and they want something. Oh, I want a Tesla. Let me go buy it with some money. No, they tell, hey, listen, give me a Tesla. You know. And they go and get it. You know, you think they actually go and pay for the shit they get? No. They're so rich and powerful is they don't even need actual fucking money. They children don't need money. When they want something, they just get it. That's how powerful they are. And that's how we gonna be. We're gonna have resources. We're gonna actually own planets. Can you actually fathom that? Owning planets? You got 100 planets under your rule that you can visit to, that you can go and visit for a few years. I'm gonna go spend. You got a whole vacation planet. The whole entire planet is tropical. It has nothing but fruits and vegetables. You know, it's beautiful. It's beautiful all year round. You go there just to take vacations, just to get away from it all. You know, you might have a planet where see, Esau, he had plantations where he sent Jacob, well, I'm gonna send him to this plantation, I'm gonna send him to that plantation. See, we're gonna have planets. We might have a planet where it's nothing but just rock. Just nothing but moon, but it might be just everything on that planet is just rock. It's one big rock. You know, but it got some rocks that we like there. Like, yeah, look, I'm gonna call this planet Lacham. I'm gonna call this planet Lacham. You know, send him to planet Lacham. You know, have him work there for a good 100 years. You know. So man, hey man, listen, I can sit here and fathom about what the Lord has in store for us all day. You know, those are some of the trinkets that you have for being in the truth. You know, you can just sit and think about how you gonna rule the kingdom. You know, what things you gonna do. You know, all through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahshai. But man, it's beautiful. And you just sitting there and you just thinking, meditating on things that you're gonna do. You know, things that the Lord is gonna allow you to do. All right. Scripture says what? Nothing shall be impossible unto thee. You know. So when we get in them new angelic bodies, when the Lord comes back and bestows his love upon us, man. Anything that's within our grasp is gonna be obtainable. All right. You are forever gonna be winning. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine that right now? Just imagine you forever winning. You never taking an L. Everything that you want, everything that you desire is at your grasp. You can do it. They ain't know, oh, I gotta wait till a paycheck or two. I gotta wait. I can't, no, you can get it right then and there. You ain't gotta wait wait till you get a stack up a couple paychecks. You got people who travel maybe 3 or 4 times throughout the year, but they gotta call off on their job, or they gotta stack a paycheck or two. They gotta save the money. Where now you can if you just feel like waking up, like, you know what? I'm gonna go visit the brother. I'm gonna go visit this brother. I'm gonna go visit. You might just have a whole decade of you just visiting brothers, and you got the time to do it. You got the time, you got the resources, you got all of it. All of this is at your disposal. You got nothing but time on your hands. That's what's gonna be our man. That's gonna be our man. Listen, man. You know how Jake party. You know how Jake throw. You know how Jake throw certain events. Man, bro. Like I said, I can sit here and talk about it all day. So, Lord willing, I hope this video is edifying to you brothers out there. Until next time, shalom.